Hi, welcome to the Sapphic Lit pop-up author interview. We've got Anna Wrenn today. Anna, welcome.
Thank you. I'm so
Woo!
excited to be here.
We're glad to have you. We're going to talk about your latest book, The Wilding of M's Path. Can you tell us quickly a little about the book?
Well, it is Sapphic dystopian, so I'm very upfront about this. But it's a Sapphic dystopian that invites us to understand that during the darkest times, love can be the fiercest form of resistance. So when I say Sapphic dystopian, we're not talking about, I don't know if you've read, McCarthy's The Road or some of the really darker dystopians. We're not talking about that. But we are talking about a book that opens up in the wilds of Appalachia with Cinda. She's a wild, rugged outdoors woman. She has her own place there. She works the land, and we don't know why she's there. We just know that she has fled civilization for some reason, and she barely escaped with her life. And then very quickly, out from the shadows of the surrounding forest, comes Khadijah, peels off like perhaps a shadow. And Cinda hasn't spoken in years. And so there is this mysterious woman, and very quickly you find out you don't know what Khadijah's angle is. You don't know what her mission is, but you find out quickly that she is hell-bent on dragging Cinda out of paradise and back into an increasingly oppressive world. And then they wind up, I don't tell you how, they wind up going into this dystopian country that might look a little familiar these
Yeah,
days,
I was going to
unfortunately.
say, yeah, you say it's dystopian, really dark time, so it's present.
Well, I started it back in, I'll be brief. I started back in 2019
Yeah.
when I thought people are going to go, oh my God, Anna's wackadoo. She thinks this is going to happen. I will say it's been an experience to find a lot of the book uh, um, unfolding on the news.
Wow.
I have now been called a witch in a best possible way, a
Okay.
witch by two different readers. They're like, what did you do? How
How
did
did
you
you
see
know
this?
this?
But I just say I'm a student of humanity. I came out
Sure.
of a PhD in communication and history, and you got to know where
Yeah,
this was going. So,
it's
yeah.
great. Have certain places influenced your writing?
Yes, thank you for that, asking that. I am what I call a method writer. I want to be very clear. I respect the hell out of writers who can write places they've never visited, and they can do it in these convincing ways. Uh, that's not me. I am a person who I must be immersive. And so you'll see a lot about both in my debut novel, Strange Attractors, and then The Wilding of M's Path, based in the South, specifically based in Appalachia. Now M's Path pulls back, and there is a wider landscape, and they go to the searing streets of the South, but I have to write. I have to visit a place, an immersive, and have a sensual experience with it, meaning uh, taste the food, hear the music.
Nice.
What are the textures of it? What are the perfumes? Like, if I'm going to write about Atlanta, I need to know what it smells like when rain hits the streets in July. That's the kind of writer that I am. So very place-based. So I'm going to tend to write about the South.
That's good. Well, I mean, it goes so fast, these 5 minutes. It's crazy. But is there anything about you that your readers might not guess about you? Something about you.
Well, former professor, but I'm a big goofball. So I think a lot of people when they meet me at Golden Crown, especially when they first met me and I wrote about Dr. Sonia's story that I think Lee Winter said is the frostiest. I can't remember how she said, but the
Yeah.
frostiest ice queen that ever did frost. I can't remember, but so I write about academic and dark academia. but I have to laugh. Don't we have to laugh at the
Yes.
absurdity these days? I mean, I get that bombs are literally falling, and I'm not talking about laughing at that, but I am talking about, and this is what I do with the Wilding of M's Path. We've got to infuse joy. So I'm just a huge goofball. I am not the Ice Queen professors that I write about. Although
Yes.
my students might disagree with that.
Right.
Yeah, so I think that's what really surprises people. I'm actually sarcastic and funny and goofy and I have a sailor's mouth. So
Okay. Nice.
yeah.
Nice. Well, this was way over 5 minutes, but there's just so much to talk about. It's always
Sorry,
fun. It's okay.
I'm a
It's great.
talker.
It's all good. I love it. So thank you for coming on. We'll have to get you
Thank
back
you
and
so
talk about your other
much.
book.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.